sharing. So we tried this activity in circles. Okay. Which letter did you get to? You can put it in the chat if you want. People had fun. They liked it. That's very good. Hi. Got to letter K, M. Pretty good.
I chose A.
Yes. Yes, Carlos?
We got into L.
Very good. Okay. In class, you can give more time and you can let the students try to do all of it. You can do it if you have a smaller group. You can do it with the whole class. And they have to remember. It's a lot of fun. Did you practice your intonation? Can I get one example? Hi, Carlos. Hi, nice to see you. Carlos, can you give us an example of one of the sentences from your group? Yes, please. Go, Carlos.
I chose letter A. Yesterday, I went shopping and I bought apple, avocado, and acai.
Very good. Wow. 3 things with A, and that was good intonation as well. Well done, Carlos. Thank you. Can anyone else give us an example sentence, maybe with A, B, C, D? Maybe 4 or 5 of them?
Yeah, I would like to do this.
Okay, who is speaking? Elias? Where is Elias? Yes. Hi, Elias. Let's hear your example. Hi.
So, yesterday I went shopping and then I bought an apple, some bread, and cheese.
Great. Good list and great intonation. Wonderful. Can your students do this, guys? They can, right?
They could. I think they would.
Yeah. What I sometimes do... Yeah, sorry, Elias? Jane has her hand up. Jane, what would you like to say?
Yeah. So yesterday I went to the supermarket and I bought an apple, a cake, dolls, a small helicopter, and so on.
Okay, is that what they said in your group? Okay. So I like to do this activity because you have to remember the different things that everybody says, right? You have to remember, which means you're asking your students to listen and speak. Yeah? Just going to mute one person. Silene, you have a question? You want to say something?
Just the activity if it has time.
Yeah, go on.
Our group, we mixed a lot. We said, yesterday I went to the supermarket and I bought an apple, bread, butter, milk, some grapes, carrot, yogurt, ice cream, and meat. We mixed it.
Okay, in your group you did it that way. In class I'm a little bit strict and I make them go from A to B, C, D in order. But it's okay, it doesn't matter. It's just fun to do it today and see what it's like. It's a lot to think about. You have to think of vocabulary. You have to remember everyone else's words in the correct order, and you want to work on intonation. So it's quite a challenging activity. Okay? All right, so we're going to have a look. We've done a little bit of work with that activity. I want to ask you, did you listen carefully to your friends? I hope so, because you can't do the activity if you don't listen, right? Listening is part of that activity. So if you want your students to speak, we also need to teach them to listen to each other. And the way you design the activity helps. So in this activity, the listening part is really important to be successful. And I think that's something as teachers that we can think about when we're working with our students. So let's do another activity. This activity, okay, activity 2, tea or coffee? By the way, why do I have these different items on the screen? What is the same about them? Can you put it in the chat? What is special about the items on the screen? Yes, they're all plural. Good. I'm glad you like it, Chris. They're all pairs. I agree, Marcia. So it's a pair of shoes, a pair of glasses, a pair of scissors, and a pair of trousers or jeans. So in a sense, listening and speaking are a kind of pair. That's a way of thinking about it. Here we're going to do some pair work, and I put the instructions in Portuguese with the help of one of the mentors. Okay, let me know when you have read. Okay, everybody read? Going to recreate the rooms. I'm going to try to put you in a room, if possible, all right, in pairs. But sometimes there will be a 3 because it's Zoom, all right? If you are in pairs, take turns, A and B, and then B and C, and then C and A. That will be good. So I'm going to recreate. Let me show you how this works. Okay, so I need someone to ask me this question, the question on the screen. Who would like to ask me? Someone who hasn't spoken yet, please. A new person.
Christina, what do you prefer,
Karen.
tea or coffee?
Okay, tea or coffee. Actually, Karen has her hand up. Do you mind? Because I see her hand. Okay, Karen, can you?
Thanks, Christina.
Yeah?
Yes, sir. What do you prefer, Christina? Tea or coffee? Which?
Yeah, you have to remember to make me stop, okay? I prefer coffee, actually. It's the first thing I do in the morning when I wake up. I go to the kitchen, I wash, I go to the kitchen, and I make coffee, and I wait. And when I have a nice big coffee, I sit and I look outside. I try to look at the weather or the sunrise because I wake up early, and I just look at the nature outside the window. Yeah, the tree outside.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I might have a second cup of coffee, maybe 3 cups if I'm very, very tired, because I don't get hungry in the morning until maybe 10 or 11 o'clock. And then I don't normally drink coffee after that. I only drink it in the morning. For me, coffee is about going and sitting with my friends and talking outside. Okay? Have I been talking for more than 60 seconds yet? Did you time me? Did anyone time me?
No.
Okay, so you'll have to remember to time your friends when they're talking too, all right? So that we don't go for more than 60 seconds, and then you'll tell your friend to stop. So, can you ask me a question about what I said? Or get some more information? Anybody?
Do you drink coffee in your kitchen?
Good question. Sometimes, but I prefer to go to my bedroom and sit in my bedroom and close the door and just have a little quiet time before everybody gets up. It's a good question. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. So if we listen carefully, then we can ask a good question. I like it. So I'm going to put you into pairs. Have you got any questions? Okay, I'm going to put you into the breakout rooms now, and I have to find my breakout room slide. Oh, so many slides. Good. And you have a couple of minutes to do this. Let me show you the slides. So think carefully. First, remember we had, I'm going to skip that right now. We will come back. Do you prefer tea or coffee? And the second one, do you prefer the mountains or the seaside? All right. So we're going into breakout rooms. Choose, take turns, look at the time, and ask a question. See you. So, did you guys enjoy that? Is that fun? Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Very
liked it.
I
Carlos,
love very much.
you love
I love it very much.
Great. I'm so happy.
Amazing.
Yeah.
It's nice to listen to other people speaking.
Yeah. Yeah. And did you ask good questions at the end too? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yes, I
Many
guess
questions.
so.
Good. Excellent.
A conversation very, very
Good. I wanted to check that it was working properly because we're going to do it again, okay, to give you some more time. Okay, I'm going to put you, can I leave you with the same partners? Yes, Christiana, you want to ask a question? Go. Yes.
I'm sorry.
No, it's good.
because-
You raise your hand. It's good. I can see you when you do that. It's great. Thank you. Go.
Okay, thank you too. So I have this exercise. It's so interesting because you can talk to different peoples in different places. Because Brazil, it's a big country. Okay, for example, my friend say Clarice. It's from Santa Catarina, and I'm from São Luís. You see,
very far place.
It's such a big country. It's like Europe, you know? I mean, if you take Europe and you put it into Brazil, you know, it's probably the same size. So it's a huge country. I know. Lots of different people and different regions. So it's, great.
Oh, it's great.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
It's very fun. Thank you.
Good. When I'm in class with the students, sometimes it depends on how crowded the class is and how much space there is. But I sometimes ask the students to stand up and face each other 2 by 2. Okay, 2 lines. And then I give a topic like tea or coffee. And if you like tea, you go to this side of the line. And if you prefer coffee, you go to that side of the line. So they move. And then they are facing each other. So all the people who like coffee or who chose coffee are on one side, and all the people who chose tea are on the other side. And then I ask them to talk across in small groups. Why did you choose it? So they stand up to do the activity. We can't really do that here because of, well, we're online. We're not in the same room. Okay, that's another way of doing it. We started with kind of easier ones that are kind of concrete. If you have higher level students, you can give more abstract things. You can ask if they like, I don't know, if they like paintings or music, or they like drums or guitar, and they have to explain something. You can give many, many different choices. All right. So we're going to do another one, and I'm going to give you a different option. All right. So I'm going to give you 2 more choices, and then I'm going to send you to the breakout room again. Same activity. All right. So let me show you the choices. So, do you like sweet or salty? It's a choice, right? Which one do you prefer? And
Both.
you have to choose one this time. And what about these? Different choices. Which one do you like and why? Or which one do you choose and why? Okay? So you're going back into breakout rooms again. And you have some time to do the same thing. If you have a problem, come out and I'll help you, all right? If someone doesn't show up. But I think it will work now. Everyone is in a room with partners. So enjoy yourself. You have about 6 minutes. Recording again here, okay? Wonderful. So I hope that you enjoyed that. All right. People had a good time talking to each other. That's important. Yeah? Let me share the screen quickly. So in this activity, was listening important to your friend?
Always.
Always. Okay, great. Because you have to summarize or say something back at the end, you know, just a little bit. Like, oh, so you really love coffee, Christina. Oh, so you drink coffee every day, Christina. Wow. And then ask a logical question. And that's what we do when we talk to people. Okay, so I do this with the students and I teach them to listen because the students don't listen. You know, one student is talking and the rest of the class are not listening. Is that a problem you have?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it's really important that we design the speaking activities. Okay. So yes, there's preparation time, there's planning time, chance to make some notes, chance to rehearse, but also the speaking activity, there should be some listening. Otherwise, why are the students talking? Yeah, so students don't want to speak English because no one is listening to them. We need to make it realistic. So I do things like this in my class. You listen and then you ask one question. Or you listen and you say one short thing to summarize, to show you're listening. And I teach the students how to listen because they don't know how to listen. It's a skill, like reading. All right, that's something you can think about. Let's see, let's move on. So we've tried an activity in breakout rooms, okay? And I'm going to pause the recording just for a moment.